D-Tech on missions. You know what I mean? So let's get back into this. So we're gonna start with my weapon mods. I got my weapon mods going here. This right here, I put stability on only because it's giving me more crit chance. Crit chance here resides at, I believe, 21, 24, 28 actually. And then it comes out to 20, no, not 20, 34, plus 5, 4, plus 7. So coming out to 35, I believe, on my crit chance. And that's actually doing a lot of damage, trust me. So let's get back into this. I have this going on here. And as I play, the damage is um, fairly decent. Trust me when I say that. I have Brutal here, and Brutal is actually not the strongest thing when you're not hitting headshots. Alright, look, you gotta be the one to hit the headshots to get the Brutal to work and to really have your headshot damage count. You need to be hitting consistent shots. Okay, so that's going on. You honestly don't hesitate to go for these two talents here. Your adept and fierce is what's going to help you out a lot. Um, the more close you are to the crit chance, the better the damage. And then you just push out the rest of the damage with your crit mods. But I'd say leave crit chance on your muzzle. That's if you're not going to be the one to lay down 100 stacks all the time. You know what I mean? Um, let's head into the other gun here. My enhanced AUG. I made sure I had this one maxed. Trust me, AUGs are not bad. They are still good. Very nice. Accuracy is doing pretty fine. Look at my reload speed. Reload speed is fairly great. Range, yes, this is a close range weapon. It's only doing good at close range. And this good build is good for assisting. It's not good for taking people out. This is not a good solo dolo build. Trust me, it's really not. You won't do much. Unless if you can have the CC. If you have like a shock turret to do this, sure. I don't really use shock turrets. I actually despise shock turrets a lot, but whatever, right? People do what they need. People do what they, what they have to. So, 16.5 sitting at there, and my firearms is sitting at 4,900. So, 4,930, rounding it. 5,000 really. But that, you see that 85 missing? That actually makes a huge difference. You will be doing, your damage will below somebody with more damage than you, but your stacks makes up for it. So, competent, responsive, unforgiving. This build, unforgiving at 100 stacks is not to be played with. And then, see, look at this. You have 10, 20, going to unforgiving, 10, 20, 30, 55. 55 at max. And that's if you can hold that last bar. So, oh, and my sidearm. Do not play with the sidearm. Double barreled sawed off. Oh yes, oh yes. So, health. This is exactly what you want. Chest piece. You want your chest piece to be into stamina. Stamina, health, skill, haste. And I'm actually going to change it around. You want that, and I am making a video here. That's what I was talking about. Okay, so then you have that going on there. Crit chance, and you want this into electronics. Sorry, that was a family member there. Yeah, see, this usually doesn't. Honestly, that's good. It lets you know where I'm at. Cause then wait till I get better with making my videos. You're gonna be like, wow, I remember this guy had his dog and his aunt in his video, just by the voice. Uh, Guys, get your build fully min-max now. Fully min-max. This build will help out the PvP or the PvEers. Let's get on to that later. Electronics and into health. You want that into crit damage because that is going to help you out. If you listen, this build is really nice maxed. You'll be making up for a lot of missed health. You want that into crit damage or health. I preferably would keep that into health until you are min-maxed and then re-roll it into crit damage. I have crit damage with ammo capacity. You want that into firearms. Electronics. There you go, right there. And then you have your health there. Oh, yes. Here's a good tip. Always min-max your holster. Your holster brings up all of your main stats for your whole gear inventory of the gear that you are using, the gear that you have fitted, my baby, Habibi. So let's get into the mods here. Firearms. I am going to get into vendor resets, maybe. Vendor resets are already being done. That's just a lot of work to do. Skill haste. You want skill haste for this build. This build is really nothing without skill haste. The intention is firearms healer, or healer firearms. So you're doing a lot of damage, but healing at the same time. I will show you honestly what it's going to do for it and your healing terms. So this is what it looks like with your heals. Okay. Now that you saw that, here is what's going for the rest of the build. Electronics. Honestly, you could get away with having less skill power. This is just how I have mine set up because I wanted to have the most skill power possible. Electronics, skill power, firearms, health. Honestly, put out for your chest piece, put out health, firearms mods. You got firearms, health mods right there. And now here you have skill haste firearms. That is really nice there. Alright guys, you've seen my build. Now I'm going to show you what it's like in action. So here we go.